A third round of flooding is on the way for people in Pottawattamie County. Officials want homeowners and drivers to be prepared. Senior reporter Jake Wiskowski looks at how the latest flood is still visible.
For about 6 months, standing water can be found in parts of Pottawattamie County, even though the initial floods are seemingly washed away.
So this will be the third go-around.
Bob Hansen's been on his family property for decades in the Honey Creek area. He says it's hard to believe they have to worry about rising waters again.
I think it's just the frustration of it to get back in and get everything kind of halfway back in order and cleaned up, and now you got to do it again and you don't know how much to move out, how much to leave.
Pottawattamie County and Iowa officials want people to be prepared to move out of the increased flood risk area. In about a week's time, they anticipate the Missouri rising 4.5 feet and say waters could go over Interstate 29 overnight. Heavy rains to the north played a part in the greater releases. Pot County Emergency Management Director Doug Reed says they're still standing water because they still haven't been able to get to some levees that were compromised months ago for repairs.
We just want everybody to be on high alert. The areas that we typically see flood from the Missouri River can be expected to flood again. And so we know we're going to have roads, especially in the northwest part of the county, for sure, be inundated again, cutting off access to residential properties and other areas and for commuting traffic.
Residents say one way they're preparing is with these steel poles here on 145th Street. They say they'll know where the road is because of the markers if water comes over it, so they don't end up sliding off into the ditch. Hansen says they couldn't plant a crop this year, and neither could many of their neighbors.
What are you going to do? Just sell your land and quit? I mean, there's nothing you can do. You just keep on going and hope that next year, the weather's got to turn around and change.
Reporting in Pottawattamie County, Jake Wiskowski, 3 News Now.
The Department of Transportation is prepared to shut down parts of I-29 if water goes over it, so plan to have an alternate route.